I got ice.
You got ice, sir?
I got ice. I have bottle.
Uh-oh. Come on. There you go. Oh.
Yo, I saved it.
That almost got a little too exciting. Holy shit.
Yo, I got there.
Oh my god.
I saved Christmas, everyone.
Christmas. Oh my god, you super did save Christmas. In the comments, please let us know. Do you love that? I want to know, genuinely. I genuinely want to know. Do you just love it? Does it just get you off to hear that fizzy fizz?
Do you feel the tickle down there? If you know what I
mean. In my tummy? Absolutely, I do.
Yeah.
From that carbonated drink.
It's all fizzy. Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
And welcome back to Interea. Is that the name of this game?
Yeah, that's the name.
Okay. I'm losing track.
DCOM Disney Channel watch.
Yeah, okay.
We watched Prom Pact.
Prom Pact?
Prom Pact.
Prom Pact.
Third in Prom Pact.
Yeah. Well, it's not technically
It's not a DCOM, but
it's a Disney-produced film that just happened to premiere on the Disney Channel.
We'll just call it Disney Watch.
Yeah,
Disney
Disney
This
Watch.
is the welcome to the Disney Watch. Disney Watch this year.
We watched a movie called Prom Pact, and it is a wow. That's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think what immediately when we found it on the service. What immediately stood out to me is that it said TV-14.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does a TV-14 Disney movie look like?
And I know I looked it up, but I don't remember what was cut for the television version.
I'm assuming scenes from the party sequence were cut. I assume her searching around
with all the red Solo cups, maybe even the two young men in a romantic tryst in the throes of passion that she stumbled upon.
Yeah.
But she's an ally, so it's okay.
That was like, oh, this is a Twitter girl. Like when that scene happened, I'm like, no one uses the word ally like this unless you're a Twitter.
It's fine.
And your main character in Prom Pact is cringy in that way, but they capture that character. Her going what was that line where she was like, the only thing I hate more is the wage gap between women and men.
The gender wage gap. Yeah. The only thing I hate more than slow dancing is the gender wage gap.
There you go. That's the character, right?
Mm-hmm.
That
sums up the whole thing.
You know if you will like this character or not from that line.
And you know what? I did like her.
She was fun.
I thought she was fun and consistent in the growth that she showed, you know?
Yeah.
Like, she's definitely woman's power. And she never fully quite, left everything for,
No,
a boy,
she didn't, give up. Yeah, she didn't give up everything just for a boy. She still went for her dream.
Mm-hmm. And it's nice that they didn't do, a swerve of, what her best friend's name was Ben?
Yeah, Puckett.
Oh yeah. Oh, Ben was the one I was in love with the whole time.
I was so glad that there was no romantic interest between those two.
So nice.
I'm like, now wait a minute.
Can we maybe do this more?
Right? They still threw partners at both main characters.
Right.
I can see some people disliking that. The problem is that it's better this way.
I think so.
It leaves a better balanced ending where both of them find someone.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
What
was the girl with the other girl's name? Mrs. Full name. It was something Rachel's, right?
LaToya Reynolds?
Reynolds?
It was LaToya something. I'm pretty sure it's LaToya Reynolds.
Yeah, that sounds right. One of those names, right? You gotta say the whole thing.
Say the whole thing.
Yeah.
She's like an actor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was weird. That wasn't the character.
No, she was there to provide some more tension for him.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't really a whole lot other than wow, my best friend is fucking ditching me, essentially.
I've never understood that conflict that you see in media, because I'm just people have lives.
Right. No, and I mean, She kind of like just kept getting like
Cock.
she kept getting cucked by him, and then just being like, "Oh, it's okay, just kiss me."
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate.
A little
that she
bit.
boiled down to that.
Mm-hmm. But
I can also, high schoolers. She's like, okay, I'm understanding the scenario. She's on the up and up. Like, okay,
on the level, if you will.
yeah.
Very pleasant. I quite enjoy that movie. It's one I would actively choose to watch again.
Unfortunately, she is an MCU fan, so I can't like her.
Is that how it works? Is that how it works? Can't like an MCU fan? Well, hey, she's not an MCU fan. She likes Michael B. Jordan. He was in one movie.
Yeah.
He was in one movie. He's done other movies other than Black Panther.
So, yep. But she... did you leave during that conversation? I think you did.
Oh, I must have.
Yeah, she became a true believer. But she only started watching the MCU because of Michael B. Jordan. But she then became like a true believer, so she's on the up and up on like Marvel and stuff.
Yeah, I stepped away for that part.
Because that was like a line of dialogue from Ben. And it's like he was like, "Oh, I can't believe that you're a true believer," telling the audience that she's a Marvel fan.
Of course.
Yeah. So it's like, I get it.
Mm-mm-mm.
That was actually a cute scene. I liked that one.
Okay.
But when they went to the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to get to the Olive Garden?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you have an Olive Garden in your town. You just say, hey, let's go to Olive Garden.
No, it's the Olive
It's not...
Garden.
Olive Garden is not important to give it a the at the beforehand.
The Shinra. Like...
The Shinra Electric Power Company.
Yeah. I forgot how often in 7 they just say the Shinra.
Yeah.
Even if like grammatically it does not make sense, just the Shinra.
Well, I mean, like, I think they're referring they're saying the Shinra as more of they're a conglomerate. They're an entity.
This feels like how it was written in Japanese.
Uh-huh.
And it just doesn't work as well in English. That's what it feels
fair.
Like. But yeah,
it's like, let's go to.
But yeah, I guess if you all have Disney Plus, maybe go check out Prom Pact.
Yeah,
it is an '80s throwback movie. So if that's not your cup of tea, maybe don't.
Lots of fun references. I'm partial to that kind of stuff. I enjoy it, so
yeah,
that's why I liked it.
I thought it was fine.
I thought it was going to be more centric on that, but I'm glad that it wasn't.
I thought it was going to be like just references.
Yeah.
And the references were in the background, but instead the movie was formatted like an 80s rom-com, and that's how they did it. I'm like, you know what? I respect this.
Yep. You will not be surprised by a single thing in this movie.
It's better that way.
But it's way better that way.
Yeah.
Perfectly good.
I think a film that is structured well and is predictable is better than a movie that's just unpredictable.
Don't need a shock value. If you do something right that's been done a bunch of times, if you do it really right and really well, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I guess we have to...
Yeah, we have to go visit Annie McKins.
Annie Chuan.
He's force sensitive. He's Annykins.
I forgot you. Oh no! Oh, Marco has to be Jar Jar though.
Wait! Are you not saying he's not the Padme?
Oh yeah, he would have to be Padme. We've definitely.
We've definitely had this. But remember, Adastra's an 80-part Let's Play, so like, who cares? We can repeat things. It's fine.
No, Alex is Jar Jar because he's an ambassador.
Now wait a minute. Would that not be? Would that be not be Nephity?
No, it's Alex. Don't. No.
You know,
Miso no like this.
But they're so similar. He swaggers onto the screen, makes the scene about him. He's like not really plot relevant, but everyone likes him because he's eye-catching, for better or worse.
Tom, no, don't do this. Oh my god.
Oh no, it does work because like the other members of that race are like sometimes like they are a bit heftier, so it's like Brunus and stuff.
Stop.
What?
I regret this.
What do you mean?
No.
No, it's fine.
No. It's not fine.
It's fine.
Oh my god.
It is what it is. Anyway, we'll do the thing.
I guess so.
Amicus startles awake, looking down to confirm Marco is there with him, feeling immense relief when he does. Then he hears what awoke him.
That was 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That was 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's not even the worst that we've done.
I guess not.
A knocking sound on the door. Amicus pauses, then whispers at the ceiling.
Calm?
Yes, Amicus.
No, Calm has to say the names all wrong.
Yes, Amicans. Calm whispers back, leaving Amicus, grateful that amongst the expensive decor, they'd also installed a PA system.
Who is at the door?
Amicus is careful to keep his voice low as Marco shifts around against his body. Though he's mostly adjusted to Adastran hours, Marco still sleeps a bit longer than the average wolf, and Amicus has to assume it's because humans need it.
So we're back on the third person.
I guess. Sure, it's fine.
Okay, sure.
The Pharaoh's second son, Nefru, and the Kenyan ambassador to Adastra, Bruno. Amicus feels slightly annoyed, then moderately annoyed as the knocking sounds again. This time a bit louder, making Marco stir once more. Gently, Amicus removes himself from the couch. Yes. Keeping the human propped up before slowly laying him down against the cushions. Deciding to forego his cape and crown for now, the wolf strides to the front door of the estate, pulling it open quickly. The rush of frigid air almost takes Amicus's breath away after spending so much time in the climate-controlled villa. Well, hello, you two.
Oh, he's all mad.
Yeah, I keep... Anytime, like, Nefedu comes on the screen, I'm like... I'm still confused why they're not just using the Kemian portrait. It's the newer artwork. We have him here.
Well,
so this looks even weirder.
Kemia was after this, right?
No.
Was it
Kemia first, then this?
Yeah.
That
is an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Maybe it was easier. Well, no, because we put new portraits for Amicus in.
Yeah.
Like if we
were full new portraits.
If we were moving... Man, I don't know.
It's confusing.
I mean, truthfully, I prefer these portraits a little bit more.
Oh, dude, you don't like his hunched over?
I'm not particularly partial to the Kemia portraits.
Okay.
But,
okay.
You know.
I see.
It's fine.
Amicus can tell immediately that something bad has happened just by looking at Nefedu's face. Despite his initial annoyance, Amicus feels a prickle of worry that it could have something to do with the delegation.
What happened?
And Nefedu stays quiet, on the verge of pouting. Amicus has never seen the jackal sulk in such a way. It's Brunus who finally speaks for him, when it's clear that Nefedu isn't going to.
Well, we were just out getting breakfast when we were, harassed, I guess.
Amicus clenches his jaw tightly for just a second.
And? Well, they started pelting Nefedu here with, I don't know, fruit or vegetables or something.
You didn't collect them?
I guess
Amicus bites his tongue to hold back from cursing. Well, that's free food.
Well, what if it's rotten?
Well, then it's not free. Well, that's free ammo.
To what, throw back?
Yeah.
I suppose.
What do you want, small child?
She's about to go leaping. Look at those ups. Look at those ups she's got. I need to tighten that pillar that she sits on there, because that thing is wobbly as fuck.
It's fine.
What about curfew? It came from the windows. We went back to our flat, but then some of them did start coming out and formed a crowd at our door, demanding we hand over Nefedu.
Amicus closes his eyes, leaning against the door frame, easily able to picture the scene.
Drones came in and stunned most of them. Then we were told it'd be best for Neferu not to stay in the city. Damn it.
Amicus squeezes his eyes shut, hoping that somehow a word hasn't spread of the incident.
Do not worry yourself. They seemed satisfied enough when I was escorted from the city. There were no further issues from what I was able to tell.
Yeah, it was real isolated. Wasn't enough to get a big crowd going.
Still, Amicus knows the optics are not good. Amicus turns his attention to Neferu, seeing that the jackal is trembling ever so slightly under his tensed up muscles.
Ooh, what a word.
Are you injured?
No.
I mean, they nailed you pretty good on the head a few times, even if it was just rotten fruit.
See?
Okay,
rotten.
Free ammo.
Well, he's not going to throw it back.
Well, that's what you do is you collect it, right? You freeze it. And then you throw it back the next morning.
Throw it back froze. Huh. I think it'd be really funny to have like a squishy, like rotten banana, like super like just frozen, and like just throwing a puddle of rotten frozen banana.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no. I'm not doing that.
Oh well.
I am fine.
Neferu's tone is flat but slightly dark, and Amicus can tell that the jackal would like not to be visible at the moment. The wolf knows the feeling quite well himself.
All right. Well, you are welcome to stay here. There's a spare room toward the back of the villa. What about you, Brunus?
I'll probably be sharing that room with Neff, but I'll go back first to get our stuff.
Is that safe?
Bjarni is getting it, but I'll meet him halfway since he wants to know a bit more about what happened.
Oh yeah, Barney.
Bjarni.
Yeah. It's quite clear to Amicus that Brunus wants to give Neferu time alone to sulk.
Well, all right. Let me know if there are any other issues arise, and I shall deal with them.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Brunus bows bows as be back. What?
I think it's supposed to be as he.
Oh.
I think it's just incorrectly
bows
spelled.
As he backs away. Okay.
Bows as he backs away. Bows as he backs away. It's not your dyslexia, it's just spelt wrong. It's okay.
I can never tell the difference.
I know, that's why I'm here. It's okay. I only have dyslexia with numbers.
That's a different thing. That's not called dyslexia.
I know.
It's scoliosis, right?
Scoliosis has to do with your bones, Josh. That's a crooked spine.
Yeah, but the words that it is with the number dyslexia, like, sounds similar, right?
I have no idea. I don't know.
So I just lumped them both together and got like scoliosis.
No, very different.
Yeah.
Nils, what's the dyslexia with numbers instead of dyscalculia?
Yeah, scoliosis.
It's not scoliosis at all, dude.
They sound the same.
No.
They don't even sound close.
Scoliosis is when your spine,
Yeah, but I conflate the two word-wise.
Why?
I know that they're different things, but when I want to say the
don't-
dyslexia for the eyes for numbers, I also refer to that. They're both scoliosis.
Dyscalculia.
It It doesn't sound anything like scoliosis. You are insane.
What do you mean? Whatever. Brunus bows as B backs away, muttering a "see you later, Neff" as he does.
Yes, see ya.
Amicus stands before Neferu, the jackal's stiff posture making even the wolf feel awkward. Wait, what? Oh, well, there are many things about Neferu that irritates Amicus. He can at least admit that the Chemians has a knack for making things not awkward. Well, it's slightly unsettling. Amicus clears his throat and steps aside, indicating Neferu should enter.
So, do you wish to speak more on the matter? No.
That's a yes.
Well, the room is right over there.
Amicus gestures at the doorway visible from the villa entrance.
Thank you. Apologies again for bringing complications to...
Never mind that. Go get settled.
Wah,
I'm turning it up.
wah,
A little quiet.
wah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's fine. We're here.
Okay.
We good.
Wasn't this your line?
Oh. Why, of course, Your Majesty. I didn't notice.
Nefertiti's voice is slightly mocking in response to Amicus's more commanding tone. The return of Nefertiti's irritation, cheeky nature, brief as it may be, is enough to put Amicus at ease, but whatever happened, Nefertiti will get over it. Now he just has to worry about whether or not Lux will get over it.
Well, you have the place to yourself for the morning. Marco and I are going out.
Not into the city, I assume.
Of course not, especially after what happened. It's a private outing.
Enjoy yourselves, then.
Amicus watched the jackal go, letting out a long exhale of breath, which reflects his feelings of being deflated. The sapients like Nefertiti are the ones that rarely admit to what they are feeling to what they are thinking, are frustrating to the wolf. So much for Chemian bluntness. While he tolerates Nefertiti's behavior in Adastra City, or at the least in only mildly annoyed by it, it's a different issue out in these less civilized population centers.
Yeah.
Those words.
You got there, though. You did it.
Yeah, no, that's speaking it wasn't a problem. It's like comprehending the sentence, I guess. I'm just like, can't you just say like outside of the capital it's different?
Well, because it's like it's not really. I guess it's supposed to be a city. He could have said city.
Yeah,
But they said population center. Like, well, whoever our narrator is.
You know that reaction that Lynn had in Legend of Korra? Yeah, that was me.
I feel like that's you a lot. You should draw yourself like that.
No.
Face and everything, all scrunched up. Let's go.
No.
Yes.
No.
It'd be great.
Oh, the wolf feels his insides turn with anxiety, wishing he'd prepare better for this mission. I don't think I like this third person writing.
No?
No. I don't know. Not used to it.
It's odd, for sure.
Most of these games have first person, and I'm like, yes, my mind's stupid, the two. Like...
Because no, I'm just reading a book.
Yeah.
I'm not
projecting.
projecting.
I'm like, what do you mean? Why worded this? Why are like this?
Why are like this? Why are like this, Des?
Right? He rubs his stomach, still sore from yesterday's Pugnu match. He'd have to call a meeting later today so that he can start keeping tabs on everyone. For now, he keeps what he needs to take Marco to the hot springs like he promised. It's always about Marco. Marco this, Marco that.
Well, he loves him, Josh.
Yeah?
It's kind of what...
You have a life outside of him?
Well, he wants him to be a part of his life, though. It's not about keeping it separate. It's about conjoining the two.
I don't know. I like to keep things in my life separate but equal. You know, little biomes.
That's
like,
fair.
Here's this thing. It's off to the side. Here's like this thing. It's these social things do not interact.
You tend to not cross pollinate.
Yeah.
I used to be like that.
It's just it makes it easier.
I suppose.
It means there's less to worry about. Or there's more to worry about.
I think there's more to worry about, but
the scale is smaller for each word.
Absolutely, because the
there's
group
more
you're dealing
things,
with is a lot smaller.
But it's smaller.
So
the ceiling is very low.
Yeah, back in my church going days, I used to have my church friends, and then my school friends. Those never crossed until you Johnny. He was a church friend, but now you couldn't pay him to enter a church, but. That's a whole other kettle of shit.
Okay,
but that's the only cross pollinating that's ever happened.
Okay,
I believe.
Okay. I see. I hold on to Amicus's paw as we make our way out to the side of the mountain, so we were in first again.
Yeah, we're back to Marco's Pav. Hey, it faded to black to indicate a new scene.
Sure.
So
But I guess pick one. For me, it's for my brain.
For me, please.
Please understand. For a person that does not understand the written word. Or the spoken word, for that matter.
It's kind of true.
You can just show me a picture, and that's more understandable to me.
So you're a hieroglyphs man.
Yeah.
Love some hieroglyphics.
Yeah. You know that scene in The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack where Captain Knuckles writes a letter to Candy Wife?
Uh-huh.
It's all done in pictures, and it had like a picture of a deer and then Candy Wife.
Yeah.
And that was like, Dear Candy Wife, blah, blah, blah.
It's pretty good.
I'm like, yeah, this is good.
If we could just do this,
This is...
it would require everyone to know how to at least somewhat competently draw a thing. And there we go. Perfect.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know?
Yeah, we do thing. And I thought I was underprepared yesterday. My sandals threatened to slip with every step, and after I stub my toe on one of the rocks, Amicus just picks me up. Jesus
Yeah, I guess they wouldn't have
Christ.
other footwear, would they?
Just make them.
But yeah, just fucking make shoes, Marco.
They have drones.
I don't. But like, do they know how to do that though? Like, would the drones have that information to make like people's shoes?
They can Google it. We can have a Garden of Words style foot scene. Like,
There's a CG. We got to play the update. It's got the foot CG.
it
shows Marco's
it shows the
foot.
drone hovering, measuring the foot. Yeah, there we go. I don't mind at all, especially since no one's around to see it.
How do you humans get around? Is Earth a perfect sphere with no geological features?
Well, I keep my arms wrapped firmly around Amicus's neck as he piggybacks me up the rugged and uneven cliff. Okay. Oh, okay. I kind of thought he was like in the arms. Okay. Piggyback. Okay. If I was dressed the right way with the right kind of shoes, this would be less of a problem.
Well, I hope you bring all those things with you when we return.
I'll make a mental note of that. Well, the Chemian drone continues to keep me warm. Amicus's warmth is much more welcome, and I press my face against the back of his neck. The wolf trudges along in the foggy silence for a while, and I'm just content to lose myself in the hypnotic bouncing. After a while, I start to realize the sulfuric smell that reminds me of the baths back at the palace.
Shouldn't be long now. The hot springs are the main draw for tourism in this region. Most artificial baths are modeled after the composition of Luxian springs. It's healing for the body and the mind.
Well, I can't wait. I've never really believed in the supposed ability of Adastran mineral water to heal physical ailments, but I can't argue with the mental part. After Amicus told me about what happened to Nephidou, I wanted to invite him to go with us. But I didn't think either of...
I think and that are flippity flopped.
Okay, I didn't think that either of my canine friends would have wanted that. Okay.
Yeah, those words are just wrong.
Okay.
Incorrect.
There was a lot of that in the extra day and extracurricular activities where there's a bunch of typos like that. Me struggle.
Did it fuck you right up?
I'm just like, what is this word?
I can't tell. Is this real or is this fake?
Am I having a stroke? Soon enough, I start to see clouds of stream, and eventually the pathway leads to this scenic outlook, one with a crystal clear spring right in the middle of it.
Another... Ooh. This is so nice.
Oh, look. They even prepared our towels.
Okay. Well, I think we'll end it here.
Okay. I like this.
Got to a new scene finally.
I like it.
Look
Look at the ship. Look at the ship up in the sky.
That's a cloud.
No?
Okay, you're right. That's a top.
Yeah, it's the Inception top. You seen Inception?
I've never watched that movie.
Yeah, you have.
I am familiar with the thingy though.
With the top.
Yeah, but I've never watched that movie.
Depending on who you ask, they'll tell you it's good.
It's one of those. It's every movie, is what you're saying. It's just like any normal movie.
I mean, I'd say I enjoyed it when I watched it.
Okay.
Though the time I watched it in theaters, the movie cut out at the last 5 minutes, right when the reveal was about to happen.
Fucking lit.
It was awesome. We got a ticket for a free movie. like it happened. He washes up on the beach, and then it like does a little skippy skip, and then it cuts out, and then the lights come back on. Shit was lit.
So was it in a dream or not?
I didn't find out.
Okay. But yeah, we'll end the part here, everyone. We'll see you guys around.